Hi there, I'm Andy Hillier and today's guitar lesson is going to be on Assassin's Creed Rogue theme. It's a beautiful little piece. I've done a cover version, so if you want to hear what it sounds like all the way through, go and check that out. I'll leave a link in the description. I'll also put a card above. Go and have a listen to it. In this video I'm going to teach you how to play that. Just before I do though, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video, leave me some comments in the comment section, including any songs you want to learn and what you think of the video. If you'd like to print the tabs off for this and you want to support me, keep me doing these videos, I've got a Patreon page. I'll leave a link to it in the description down below. Okay, we've got loads to get through. My guitar's in standard tuning, just normal. Okay, the first line sounds like this. So for that, we're playing A4 with the third finger and my first finger on B2. We play them at the same time. Then the open E, E2, E4, so the first two bars. Onto bar 3, hold down A2 and play B2 at the same time. Then open E, E2, and then E. So the whole first line goes. On to the second line, we get this. So for that we play the open A string and B2, then open E, E2, E4, then E2 and B2, open E, E2, and then E. So the whole line goes. On to the third line, bar 9, it sounds like this. So it's exactly the same as the first line, so that should be pretty straightforward. And then let's go on to the fourth line. It sounds like this. So for that we play the open A string and B2. Open E, E2, E4, and then you're going to go up to 9 on the E string and the A string. You could do it with your finger flat, like that, or you could use two different fingers. Then it goes to E11, E12, then E4, E7. So the whole line slowly goes. On to the next line, bar 17. First finger barred across all the strings on the 9th fret. And you're going to play the E string and the G, B and the E strings at the same time. So we get like this. Then 3 extra hits on the bass you get. And then you're just holding that on, and then you're going to play the E9 and then the B12. So the first two bars go 1, 2. And then you're going to put your first finger flat across just the B, the G and the D strings, and you're going to play the open E string this time. So you've got then 3 extra hits on the E strings you got. Then you hold that down, and then you're going to go down to B2, then open E. So the whole line slowly goes 1, 2, 1, 2. On to the next line. We've got so that's the first two bars. Your first finger's barred across from the A string on the 2nd fret. Little finger on B4, third finger on G4. Play the E, the G, the B and the E strings at the same time, and then 3 extra hits on the A string afterwards to get. And then we go E4, pulling off to E2 and pull off to the E string really quick, and then you've got an E2. So the first two bars, bars 21 and 22 of that line go 1, 2, and then this 23 goes, which is your first finger barred from the A string downwards on the 4th fret, second finger on B5, third finger on G6, and we play the A, G, B and the E strings at the same time, and then 3 extra hits on the A strings. Then bar 24 we play D4, down to D2 and have an E4 at the same time, and then A6 and E6, so A string and the E string nearest to the floor. So bar 24 goes, so the whole of that line goes 1, 2. Okay, on to the next line, which is also on the second page if you're printing out my score from Patreon. Starts similar to the previous 2 lines ago. E string, or everything barred on the 9th fret, playing the E, the G, the B and the E strings, and then 3 extra hits on the E strings. And then you're going to play fret 6 on the A string and 9 on the E string at the same time, then E7, and then it goes to an E chord, which is your first finger A7, third finger D, G and the B strings at the 9th fret. If you struggle to use that third finger, you could use 3 different fingers in a row, then 3 extra hits on the A7, and then you're going to play B2 and then open E, so the whole line goes 1, 2, 1, 2, and on to the next line. So it starts off with this B chord, we've done this before, and the same pull off that we've done before from 4 to 2 to open E, so then B4. Let's just play the first 2 bars, bars 29 and 30. You got 1, 2, and then from bar 31 we get, which is A4 and B2 at the same time. 2 A4s on their own, then an A4 and a B4 at the same time. 2 A4s, so bar 31 you got. Then open E with the A4, 2 A4s, E4 with an A4, then an A4 on its own, and then E7 with A4. So bar 32 goes. So bars 31 and 32 slowly go. So the whole line would be. And on to the next line, bar 33, first finger's barred across all the strings on the 9th fret. And then you keep playing the E string, so you play the E string, the B, the G, and the E string nearest the floor. And then you play the E string another 3 times in that bar and twice more in the next bar into bar 34, so you get. So then we're playing A6 and E9 at the same time, A6 on its own and then E7, so it's. So bars 33 and 34 go. Then open E string with the B, G and the D strings at the 9th fret. E on its own, and then all those 3 again, then open E. And then it goes to B10 with the G9 and the D9. Open E, then open E with B2, and then both the open E's. So that line will go. And then we're going to this B chord that we've done before. Hit it, and then I'm just going da 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 with the A string, so you go. then A2 with the open E, A2 on its own, and then E2. So the first two bars of that line slowly, bars 37 and 38 go. And then we're going to hit this C sharp power chord, which is A4, D6 and G6 all at the same time. Then the A string another 5 times in that bar, going like this. Well, bar 39 sounds like this. And bar 40 we're going to play D4 twice, then go down to D2 with the E4 at the same time, then A6 with E6 at the same time. So bar 40 goes. So the whole line slowly goes. And then on to the second last line. It's almost identical to the line 2 lines previous, but it's just got one extra hit in it. So we've got so it's just that 11 on the E string that's different. So bar 42 you got. So hopefully that line should make sense. And on to the last line, sounds like this. So we've got the B chord, which A2, G4, B4 and E2 at the same time. Then play the A string another 3 times, then another twice. Then a little pull off from E4 to E2. And then I play the open E and the A2, A2 and then B4. So the first 2 bars go. And then bar 47 playing A4 and the G6 at the same time. 2 more A4s, then E9 and A4. If you struggle to play them at the same time, you could play E9 with the E9, same notes you got. And then into the next bar, we've got fret 4 on the E string and the A string. 2 more A strings, and then both again at the same time. A4, then A4 with E7. So bar 48 goes. And then we just get these last chords. Bar 49, you've got open A with E9, B10 and G9. Then I'm barring my first finger on the 7th fret, little finger E9, second finger on G8, third finger D9. And I kind of just break that up, playing the bass note and then the rest of the chord. And then this last chord is your first finger on the 9th fret across all the strings, third finger on the D string on the 11th fret. And you can just mess about with that just to finish off. And that's the whole song. If you got this far, well done, because there's quite a lot to get through. If you want to print the tabs off for it, I'll put it on my Patreon account. It would be a lot easier to have the tabs printed off in front of you. I'll leave a link to it in the description down below. Don't forget to leave me some comments. Let me know where in the world you're from. If you've enjoyed it, give me a like on the video, share the video. Thanks for watching this. I do appreciate it. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.